Hi, good morning, Council. I'd like to start off by introducing myself, as this is the first time that I've stood here in front of you. You may or may not know me by the 2008 Austin Police Report number 0828606644, in which I was kidnapped and raped by a stranger here in Austin, Texas. Or as in 2009, the victim in D03090731, as the criminal case moved into the district attorney's office, labeled one of the lucky ones to see it move through. Or as the victim in the cause number D1DC1430140, as my case was refiled due to DNA contamination, where the defendant, my rapist, was ultimately released, but as the dismissal paperwork reads, other. The defendant has pending cases in Harris County, who thereafter raped not only two more, but a minor as well. You may also recognize me from the final audit report by the Texas Forensic Science Commission, an audit for the Austin Police Department Forensic Services Division, the DNA section on page 18, that supported the decision to close the department's DNA lab for contaminating my SANE exam. Or in the final report of the Quattrone Center for the Fair Administration of Justice on page 49, section F, titled Contamination Events and Casework. But you probably won't recognize me at all because none of those choices were me. My name is Mary Ruth. It has taken me a minute to find my voice, and when I say a minute, in fact, it's taken me more than a decade of insurmountable anguish, dedication, stamina, and an unimaginable amount of tears. That's 4,746 days of relentless commitment seeking justice, because my mother taught me right from wrong. I am the lead plaintiff in the Smith versus City of Austin case, known until now as Amy Smith. And I'm coming forward now as myself, due in part because of the courage I've gathered after the past 13 years of fighting for myself, and in part due to the support and advocacy I've found in others during this very, very lengthy journey. And I am only one of many where the City of Austin failed me. The City of Austin failed me repeatedly, emotionally, systemically, and traumatically. And my fight didn't come overnight. It sweeps over me when I watch my daughter fall asleep at night, and when I hear other stories that preface with me too. It burns when I watch the news, and it has grown significantly with the support of the community that all of this has brought me to. You know, that silver lining. I recognize that this may be triggering for all of us here to talk about rape, but it's the lack of trust, the lack of care, the lack of commitment and accountability from those sworn to protect us surrounding the subject that contributes to that trauma. And the thing about complex trauma is that it strips you of everything. Memories, family members, friends, dreams, and all control, all of which in this journey I have lost. I'm here in person today to ask that you consider not just closing this chapter today and settling the lawsuit, but also turning the page. Because maybe, just maybe, this Austin, Texas trauma story can be a healing story. Let us choose to move away from this hurt together. We may even all come out of this experience different in truly remarkable ways. Because it's not just post-traumatic stress that we are experiencing in vast waves, it's also post-traumatic growth, post-traumatic breakthroughs, post-traumatic friendship, post-traumatic wisdom, and most importantly, post-traumatic change. Maybe we will find crocheting or painting or writing or advocacy and never understand how we could have lived or breathed without such medicine before. And maybe we will learn how beautiful it is to care for ourselves and others intently. The fact is that none of us here will ever be the same, but I ask that we make this a continuous opportunity to understand the immense feelings that come from surviving, the fear and the chaos, the bone-deep exhaustion we may still feel. Understand that there were terrifying things and people beyond our control. Support us with proof of accountability as we come home to our bodies again. Understand the ways that we still ache even years or decades later. Show us that our thoughts, our feelings, and our views deserve to be listened to just as much as yours do. See us, see the strength we have gathered in the depths of the resistance. See the garden we grew when we thought we were buried in darkness. City of Austin, City Council, thank you for your time today. And before you're required to apologize, I choose to forgive you because I choose to heal. To my family, friends, counselors, attorneys, anyone who has ever stood by me, advocated for us, or just offered a safe space, and especially the Sean Center, thank you for saving my life.